And we're back.
We are back.
And we are front. Wait.
We're both here.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
what's next?
We've run out of stuff to talk about. We're going down to politics.
Oh no.
I just want to talk a little bit about how Bernie Sanders is kind of lighting the place on fire. A lot of people don't know a whole lot about how American politics works. Quick breakdown.
I don't even think Americans know how American politics work.
Mostly. I agree. Basically, each state has an election on basically who they want to run the specific parties, Democratic and Republican. So each state will vote on that, and it goes day by day. Each day, another state does it. This starts in about 2 weeks. The first state, the first two states are New Hampshire and Iowa. And Bernie Sanders is like killing it now. See, the reason they're so important is that once those first two states are done, say Bernie Sanders takes them both, then Hillary Clinton will be totally drawn out. He will be getting all of the media, which finally he should have. He's got like 1/28 the media of pretty much anyone else. So right now, we're looking at Bernie Sanders in New Hampshire. He's got 50 points on Hillary's 46 points. And he was previously down, in October, he was down by 9 points. So he's like coming up fast. And in Iowa, in October, Clinton had 47 and Bernie had 36 points. And now Clinton has 48 and Bernie has 45. Only 3 points behind when it was previously an 11-point deficit there. Yeah, so that's exciting. Bernie is really catching up. And even on a national scale, he's only slightly behind Clinton, which on a national scale doesn't really matter too much, especially when it's in the primaries because we're going state by state.
Mm-hmm. How is Clinton even ahead? I don't know what she's doing. I think she's just killing memes. Like I know, apparently,
yeah,
she's like, I don't know, the dance move, the dab and the nene or whatever the hell it was. Yeah. Like she just pretty much killed it, which I don't really care. I had no concerns about that anyway. But like, if you're making your campaign about relating with these kids, why?
Yeah,
why?
I mean, her campaign's just about money. It's not about anything else, and she will do what she can to become president.
To stay relevant.
But she's just another Obama. As someone said, Obama was for change, she's for pocket change. So, yeah.
I already feel like I have to change my pocket.
Are you really that?
Anyways, I just want to say that I'm excited for America. That's all. It's looking good for Bernie Sanders. And in 2 weeks, we'll know if he's got the Democratic side and if he's hitting the general election. And if he does, it'll pretty much be a guaranteed win. There's not a chance that the Republicans are winning. Probably ever again, unless the Democrats really fuck something up, which with Bernie Sanders in probably won't happen. So, yeah, that's the thing. And we're going to abruptly change to something else.
Yeah. We're going to talk about pirates and metal.
Yeah.
Pirates and metal.
Pirates and metal. That's fucking metal.
More specifically, true Scottish pirate metal. I've been listening to a lot of Alestoerm recently. And, I mean, there's no real reason to bring this up now. Other than, I don't know, just been really, really grooving on them lately. I fucking love this band. Like,
cool.
Straight up. If anybody hasn't heard them or heard of them, they are self-described as true Scottish pirate metal. They're a metal band, obviously from Scotland. And all of their songs, well, not all of their songs, but most of their songs have a sort of pirate theme to them. As such, they'll include a lot of accordion and horns and stuff like that in the music.
12/8 time signatures.
Mostly done with the lead singer's guitar.
Nice.
Because, yeah, he plays a guitar.
I had a band and we had a guitar. It was great.
Christopher Bowes, the man is a genius.
Bowes?
Yeah.
Bowes.
Awesome.
Ibbles.
He wrote a song for the fourth album, Sunset on the Golden Age, called Magnetic North. the song is no shit, completely written to match up with Lady Gaga's Telephone.
Yeah.
He even released on his YouTube channel the backing track of Magnetic North with Lady Gaga's Telephone vocals over top, calling it Magnetic Telephone.
Yeah.
Which is also fucking great. They've done a few covers, some, songs about drinking, mostly songs about drinking, because, of course, that's something that pirates do a lot of.
Yeah.
Nothing else to do around the boat.
Well, yeah, they fucking drink a lot. They've got there's one song that was on the acoustic unplugged bonus disc that came with the Sunset on the Golden Age, where it's basically a song that's just a shit ton of butt sex innuendo called questing upon the poop deck or something like that. They
didn't have to go for. They didn't even try to go for booty. That booty would be the most obvious one.
Oh no, they do talk about how there's many different ways to plunder booty. It's fucking great. So I just thought, since every once in a while we do a music segment, I would just take this time to spotlight a great band that I think more people should listen to. Obviously, if you're into metal and metal with specific themes, these guys are great.
Themes.
Also, both Chris Bowes on his guitar and Elliot Vernon, their keyboard player, are both amazing.
Yeah.
Like, absolutely amazing. I will show you later on the video Elliot Vernon put up on his YouTube channel of him playing the keyboard to their song 1721, The Battle of Cartagena.
Cartagena?
Maybe. I don't know. They're Scottish.
Cartagena.
But anyway, the point is, the keyboard that he does for that song is incredibly involved for a metal song.
Yeah.
And it's amazing. It gives it a real epic quality, epic feel to it. So it's really nice, and I think everybody should check that out.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not super into metal or anything like that too much, but listening to Alestoerm is awesome. I think everybody would enjoy it, at least for a little bit too. It's worth a check, because a lot of people don't even know music like that exists.
Yeah, it was like when I got turned on to folk metal by someone pointing out some Corpiclani to me.
Yeah.
Which, also, great band. Corpiclani, please come play Vancouver again. I would love to see you guys in concert. They came once. I think it was in 2009. I was supposed to go. A friend of mine was supposed to, we were going to fund a trip to go down to see it because we were still in Port Hardy at the time, right? And another friend who was kind of just a fucking parasite back then. He's a better dude now, but back then he was just kind of a fucking parasite. He basically convinced this guy it was a great idea to spend all his money to keep doing trips down the island to go buy stuff and whatever else, right? Spending all his fucking money instead of the guy's own money.
Right.
So when the time came, it's like, hey, we're gonna go do this fucking Corpiclani concert, and Eric, the guy I was supposed to go with, was like, yeah, I'm kind of broke. We can't go. I'm like, fuck. I found out a few weeks later from my boss at the job I was working at the time that the band that was opening for them, her sister, I think, was dating one of the band members, or married to one of the band members or something like that. So they totally could have got me backstage and everything.
Right.
And I'm like, you're telling me this now?
That sucks.
Because I've been listening to Corpiclani since they became Corpiclani. They were another band before that called Shaman. But when they became Corpiclani and released their first album, that was when I started listening to them. So, could have gone, didn't go. Disappointment. Mm-hmm. But I think that's a segment, because I got to go make some food.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
That's
a couple
it.
of metal bands to listen to. Corpiclani and Alestoerm. Do it.
Do it up.